Hello, class, and welcome to English 212 Technical Communications. My name is Theo W. Sery, and this is probably the first time you've seen a lecture by me or heard my voice or anything. Or this is probably the first time you've noticed that class is actually going on. Why is that? It's because of my fault. Entirely because of my fault. I made some critical errors. I missed. I thought that we did um, online classes in the same way that we did online classes earlier in my earlier time teaching here at UAA, or that we did it just like we did in my last school in Pennsylvania. So I messed up. I'm giving you the mea culpa right now. I'm eating crow, and it does not taste delicious. Um, I really apologize for any frustration, confusion, and whatnot that you may have felt throughout this past week. And I also apologize for that honking you hear in the background. Somebody is stealing a car, and I'm not going to go outside and look. Oh, they turned it off. Okay. By the way, you might hear sounds outside. I'm actually in my apartment right now. You might also hear my dog crying in the background. She's sick, and a little insane. So never mind that. Anyways, today I'm going to introduce the class to you a little bit. You guys have the syllabus. You guys have the two assignment sheets. So you can read those, and I'm one of the requirements for next week, and I'm going to begin populating the rest of the course soon. We're going to run this class Monday and Wednesday, but one of the requirements for next week is for you to read over the syllabus, read over the two assignment sheets, begin thinking about the different types of whether or not you want to do a business plan or a feasibility report, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm hoping to only talk for a few more minutes today because I understand that the average attention span for online lectures is about 8 minutes. And so I'm going to try to keep it fairly truncated today. But So I'm going to go over the syllabus with you really quick, look over some of the standards with you, and tell you how this class is going to be run. In the syllabus section right here, you click on the link, you will be taken to this technical writing syllabus. My office hours, by the way, I want you to read this entire thing. My email is tsery@uaa.alaska.edu, as you can see over here on the left. My office hours are Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., admin 103J, or on eLive. You go to Tools, click on Illuminate Live, and then you will be able to see that I will be in the classroom from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays. Or if you need me at another time, I'd be more than willing to meet up with you either face to face or on eLive. Okay. This is probably a course that you wanted to avoid. Because when you think of technical communications, you think writing emails, memos, anything really boring and overly technical. Which is true, it's technical, but this class is not going to be boring. I promise you that. I remember being an undergrad and feeling like the required classes were boring, a waste of time, and a waste of money. I promise I'm going to do whatever it takes to not bore you, to not waste your time, and to definitely not waste your money. Speaking of wasting money, let's go to the textbook. The required text is Technical Communications by Mike Markle. We're about at the 11th edition. If you can, at this point, if you can find one for cheap, whether it be at a tidal wave or your local used bookstore or Amazon.com, if you can find a way to find an older edition for cheaper, please go ahead and do that. It's really not that important to use the most recent edition. I'll be honest with you, a lot of these newer editions are kind of a ripoff. College is too expensive. And so, yeah. do whatever you can to make it cheaper. Okay, we are going to run this class entirely online, and it is going to be run in various methods. I'm making an e-lecture for you right now, but that doesn't mean that that's what I'm going to be doing all the time. In fact, I'm going to be doing very little of that. Most of the class is going to be run almost entirely by you. It's going to be project centered. You're going to be doing instruction manuals, a lot of group work, feasibility reports, business plans, graphics. You're going to be writing resumes. You're going to be writing cover letters. We're going to practice interviewing. Maybe. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that yet, because the last time we practiced interviews in a technical writing class, a fight almost broke out. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know why I just told you that. So yeah, it's going to be mostly driven by you and the projects that you do. The only time that you will have to meet with other group members, with other class members, is when you have group work. That's going to be on you. When you meet, how you meet, and how often you meet. We're going to be using Illuminate Live. We're going to be using VoiceThread. We're going to be using Blackboard, even though I hate Blackboard. It's the bane of my existence, as you can tell. But yeah. But anyways, look this over. I do have very few policies. I do require that you guys take part, that you participate, and I am checking to see who's participating and who's not. Some of the syllabus, by the way, was written for a face-to-face class, so don't worry about some of it. So the first assignment, besides your reading, which is due the 23rd, chapters 8, 9, and 10. That's next Wednesday. You have to have 8, 9, and 10 read, if you have the book, of course. You have to have chapters 1 and 3 read as well. But I am also asking that you send that email that I asked you to send. I'm going to have you send it telling me who you are as a writer. Who you are as a writer, who you are as a reader, what your strengths are in writing, and what your weaknesses are in writing. Same goes for reading. Excuse me. Same goes for your who you are as a group member. Be honest with me. Are you the type of person that tends to slack off in a group setting? If you are, let me know and we'll work on it, okay? Be honest with me, okay? If you don't like fast movements, close your eyes because I'm moving the thing to the very top. Okay, so that's about it for right now, okay? So next class will be on Wednesday because we don't have class on Monday as it is, what do they call it now? Civil Rights Day, also known as Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So take that time to gear up, catch up with the reading, or keep up with the reading, and read all of the assignments. By the way, if you go to the assignment section and you go to assignments, you will see that there is the feasibility study and the business plan. You are to, by the end of the semester, and I'm gonna be going over these very clearly within the next few days in another e-lecture type. But these are either or. You could do either a business plan or either a feasibility study. Don't do both. Trust me, I've had a few students that they must have not heard me say or, and they started writing 2 15 to 25 page projects. These aren't 15 to 25 page essays, so don't freak out. Drop the class. So they're actually really fun to do. Okay? All right. So that's me. That's by the way, like I said, my name's Theo Seri. And you can email me at any time. I've been kind of bad with email this past couple days. That gets better. I usually have a 24-hour policy. I have a 24-hour policy with myself to get back to emails. I have a 7-day target, not a promise, but a target date for getting grading back. I'm going to show you how we're going to do grading. Grading is actually going to be done in a way that I don't think that any of you guys have seen before. And it's going to be in a way that I've never done before, and I'm super excited about it. That's right, I'm super excited about grading. I am a nerd. All right, I'm going to go, and I hope you guys are safe this weekend. If you got the beer and barley wine festivals going on, I'm sure many of you guys are going to that. If you do go to that, take a taxi. Be safe. All right? All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye now.